See, the truth is God, when he tells you to get ready and to get up and move, he also gets you ready for the trip. Touch your neighbor and say, you're getting ready for a trip. Somebody here may recall in the old church, the old deacon used to stand at the mic and say, our Father, our Heavenly Father, the maker of every good and perfect gift. The reason why he was able to choose those words is because he knew that through time, God had moved his life to a point where he had received the gifts of God, and he could stand with firmness and say, our Father, our Heavenly Father, you've been good to me. I'm riding. I used to have a buggy, but now I'm riding in a car. I used to have candles, but now I got electricity. I used to have, but now I got, because he realized God is the giver of every good and perfect. So whatever and however and whenever God is going to bless you, he already knows what's good for you and what's perfect for you. Y'all not with me today, but I'm going on. See, when you look at it, you will discover that when God chooses to bless us, he chooses to work through us. And oftentimes when he's working through us, what he's doing is preparing us for a trip. Because where we are is not where we should be to receive what he has for us. So therefore, you must not become what, Clarence Jordan in his Cotton Patch version of Liberation says, that you must not have so much roots in that God can't move you out. Oh, do you have a witness in here? See, the fact of the matter is, some folk that sing that song, I shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters, I shall not be, really mean it. Hello, somebody. But sometimes you got to be able to move when God says, do I have a witness in here? And see, I need to tell you that when you look at this text, it suggests to us that everybody that's with you can't go with you when God prepares you for your trip. I went on a trip with one of my frat brothers, and we were hanging out. We had a great time together. We clowned. Oh, yeah, I clowned, yeah. And, we just enjoyed each other's company. And he was good to be with. But also, I've traveled with some folk that I couldn't wait. Hello, somebody. I got a witness in here, don't I? That you be saying to yourself, Lord, can you just jump over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and just fly me back home? See, some folk don't need to be on your trip. That's what the text is saying. Abraham, I want you to get up and I want you to leave. I want you to leave your country and everything. Some folk you don't need to carry with you, because some folk make you mad every time you turn. If you stop by the store, I want something. They got money in their pocket, but they ain't getting out the car, because they know if they get out the car, they got to pay for it. And when you get back in the car, they absent-minded and forgot that they took it and asked you for a pot, potato chip, a cake, hot dog, and you bring all this back to them and they say, where the mustard? You know I'm right. Some folk you don't want to go with you. It's like that commercial of that little pig in the back seat of the car saying, wee, 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 wee. And the driver saying to himself, I'll be glad when I can get rid of. folk is not good to carry on your trip. A negative person you don't need on your trip, because every time you turn they want to know why you go that way. How come you didn't go the other way? You going the way God tells you to go. Some folk you don't need on your trip. Why you walking so fast? Can't you slow down? I can't walk that fast. What you should have done is stayed at home, because then I would have been where I need to go already. You've been holding me back all these years, and now it's time for me to get rid of you. God told me to get up, leave you at home, and go on.